Hey everybody, this is Janice. You can actually see me there. How's that? You may have guessed this field that you're looking at. That's my quote favorite crop right there. See those beautiful little cotton plants with a lot of residue from last year's crop right down here. That residue helps us maintain the soil's health. They actually have done some irrigation and stuff. You also see where they've already done some great weed control. This area a few years ago had really big problems with pigweed. Now you can tell they've gotten real good control of it, and the cotton crop is growing healthily. This actually belongs to a farmer I met a few years ago when I was down here for work. But today I was driving back to Memphis for a bit and decided to kind of pull off road and do a little personal blogging. Of course, I've always got a camera or two in the car. So as I drove today, I had my camera out and was able to meet one of the farmers that farms right here. And he was actually getting his well started and getting some irrigation run. We're really close to the Mississippi River. I don't know if you can see over there in the distance, there's some power lines and stuff. That's Interstate 55. We're in a town called Hayti, H-A-Y-T-I. Probably would say Haiti in most parts of the world, but down here it's Hayti. And Mississippi River is not far away, so the water table down here is pretty freaking fantastic. Even in a dry year like this, you don't have to go very deep to get water. And so here is kind of the edge of one of his cornfields. He said it was a DeKalb number, and you can tell here on this outside, you can see that the soils where it's not getting irrigation, you can see that this is a really dry year. These areas on the high end on this light soil where it's not getting water has really had some impact. But here, he said he's done some laser leveling, and he's got this on a 10% grade. So you can see here that the water's coming through and running right down that furrow quite well. And where he's done that, you can see that the corn is growing, and you can see here a corn ear beginning to form. Here it is, a very, very small ear beginning to form. Over here is actually what we call furrow irrigation. So the well is right here. It's not what you think of as a typical well sometimes, at least not before I was in agriculture. I didn't think that was a typical well. But here it's a poly pipe. So it's made out of a poly, and they come through and they basically cut small holes in it where they want the water to come through and go down in the furrows. So you can see here, this hole is feeding the rows where we were on a second ago. The next couple of holes are feeding into a different set of furrows, and you can see as that goes back, the water just continues to go down every other row or two, and really help this corn crop grow. Now you see, once you get in here where it's been irrigated well, look how strong those ears are looking. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer without getting too wet, since I didn't wear my boots. I'm just wearing my sandals today. Anyway, you can see the silks of the ears there. I'm about 5'7", and so that way you can tell sort of how tall this crop is. He says this is by far not his best corn. His best corn is about 12 foot, a little further down the road. But since I'd already stopped, I decided to do this kind of little quick video here, just so you can see what's happening down here in the deep south and what our crops are sort of looking like. Cotton's got a long way to go, hopefully, before it fruits. We want it to start setting flowers once it gets a little bit bigger, so there's a lot more green matter to help that fruit up really well. But this corn is looking good, and the cotton's off to a pretty good start, so we're not going to get any complaints down here where we have water and are able to water it. All right, thanks. Have a great day.